Hi guys, I'm Kiara.
Hi, I'm Joanna.
And this is She Speaks Truth. Welcome back. I hope
Hi,
you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We're happy to be back. You know, we're talking about marriage today.
Happy holidays. It's December officially. So it is 'tis the season officially.
Merry freaking Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy everything.
Happy everything.
Just happy. But yeah, we're so happy to be back with you guys and to be able to bring this episode to you. Disclaimer, we're not married. Nope. We're not married. We're young girls in our 20s. And we don't know when we're going to get married, but this is definitely something that we will be talking about because at the end of the day, we've been around a lot of people that are married. And we think marriage is such a pivotal step in your life sometimes, depending on what your journey is with God. And we need to know what we're going to get ourselves into, and you need to know what you need to act like when you are married and how you should be treating your significant other, your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever you want to call it.
So we talked about dating.
Yes.
So now that we're done with that. Mm-hmm. So now he proposed, right? He proposed. You say yes, hopefully. If you don't, it's totally fine.
100%.
I hope that the girl that you did propose to is somebody that is your missing rib, and that you feel like you would lay down your whole entire life for them if you had to, and that you are leading them closer to God and with every good intention along the way.
Yeah.
So let's say all of that goes well. Yes, okay, we're gonna get married.
Church bells.
What does that entitle? Marriage is literally, I think I've said this in another episode, is the representation of God's love for us here on earth. So God has your person written in stone. You know, I'm starting to think, I don't even have a stone. But
okay, guys.
But hopefully that is the case. Hopefully you have your person written in stone, and that is the person that you're going to get married to. So let's talk about it.
Yeah. So what I will say is that, like she said, marriage is one of the most pivotal commitments. Like it literally is a conjoining, a union between two people that God has approved of, that he sees fit, and that he blesses. You know, whether you get married in a church, which hopefully you do. If you get married in a church, you know, like God blessed that arrangement. He blessed that covenant between you and your spouse. So like, that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to have something that God literally created. For example, God created an Adam and Eve because he never wanted them to be alone. He didn't want Adam to be alone. He wanted him to have a partner to help tend to the garden with him. And just to have another person that completely understands you is just a beautiful thing. And, you know, I mean, I haven't found that yet. I mean, so I can't speak from experience, but like seeing marriages in my life that, you know, they might go through their trials, tribulations. There are gonna be moments when you wake up and you hate the person sitting next to you. Like you love them, but you can't stand the sight of them. Like you don't want them in the bed next to you. Because marriage is not perfect. Your problems don't end when you get married. It's gonna keep happening. Because at the end of the day, you guys are still human. You guys still make mistakes. And marriage is not a band-aid on all of your problems that's gonna fix everything. If anything, it's going to complicate it a little bit more. But you have to be with someone that you know for a fact that you would go through hell and high water for. You know what I'm saying?
Think about literally your relationship with God. It's not perfect. Like, being a Christian is one of the hardest things that you can go through. It has the biggest temptations, the biggest battles. So put yourself, if you're not married or if you're about to be married, put yourself in a situation. You have to wake up with this person every single day. They know every single detail about your life. You're sharing your life with somebody. And if you have kids, like, you created something with that person. Like, it is a commitment. It is very hard. It is very difficult. Just how it is very hard to walk with God. His love is amazing and it's beautiful and it's pure. But it is also rough.
100%.
It is also rough. So don't expect to go into a marriage and be like, oh, you know what?
This is vacation.
This is great. Like, this person can't ever leave me. We signed papers. Like, no. Mm-mm. It is hard. It is commitment. It is beautiful. And I think that love is supposed to be hard.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be all rainbows and butterflies and
You're not supposed to
All
just
of
give up
that.
so easily, you know? Definitely, I will say people make mistakes, but God, you know, we're going to have an episode on divorce and breakups and stuff, but God also says, like, you're supposed to be there for that person 100%, but if you do cheat on your partner, or if the partner cheats on you, then God gave you, Jesus came and he gave you a way out. He was like, listen, like, I don't expect you to be married to someone that ruined your literal, like, sacred marital bed. I'm not expecting you to be married to them. If someone cheats on you, beats on you, does horrific things to you, God's not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, like, be married to them. No, like, of course it's within your own judgment if you want to forgive them, if you feel like they change 100%, not telling anyone to leave their spouses. But at the end of the day, people are human. Love is an ever evolving thing. And yes, you might know every living detail about somebody, but people change on the regular. People change very quickly. And one day you'll wake up and you feel like you don't even know the person sitting next to you. Instead of sitting there and being like, I don't know you anymore, I don't want to be with you, maybe it's time to think about, what can I do to learn you better? What can I do to love you better? Who are you now? Because at the end of the day, we're always changing. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, and I'm not going to be the same person I am right now 5 years in the future, if God wills it. Like, I'm not going to be the same person. Everybody's always changing. So to expect the partner that you marry to be the same as that person that you met is insane. You have to learn to love the new people that, like, the new person that person's becoming.
Love is a choice, 100%. Like, when you get married to someone, you're committing yourself and you're saying, okay, I'm going to wake up every day and I'm going to choose to love you. No matter what comes with it, I already made this commitment. There's no backing out. Like, I'm going to love you with whatever comes with it, with whatever versions you become. I'm going to be here every step along the way. I think that the only thing that should lead to divorce is cheating. Like, being disloyal, disloyal, I don't know, with your partner. I think that that's the only reason why you should be getting a divorce. Up to you. Everything is up to you. Talk to God. But I think God even says in the Bible.
Yeah, he does.
The only reason why you should be getting a divorce is because of that.
I will say, if your partner is beating on you, you should not be in that relationship.
100%.
So that's not the only reason. It's one of the main reasons why you should get a divorce. But a lot of times when people get divorced, it's like financial issues that they're having. And I need to remind a lot of people, finances, money is the root of all evil. And I get it. It's very stressful because even now, like, I'm young and I'm going through, like, I have my moments where I'm stressing out about money, stressing. But instead of, like, okay, your partner lost their job. Oh, like, you're not doing anything, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not a man, or you're not a woman, you're not picking up the slack, like, da-da-da-da-da. Whatever it may be, you have to be there for them and you have to help them out of their slump. You never know what someone's going through. At the end of the day, your mind is a battlefield. Whether they were laid off, whether there's something happened, you have to be there. And a lot of times people get divorced by financial reasons. Like, it's not easy, but when you make a commitment to be with somebody, you're committing to sickness and in health, to life and in death, to everything. That's literally in the wedding. Like, that's a part of your entire wedding. The sacrament, if that's what it's called, right? That's what it is.
You have to put Jesus in the middle of your marriage. If not, it's going to be war. You have to put him in the middle. He wants your marriage to work out. It is the most beautiful thing to have a covenant with somebody that is so sacred. That is marriage. So to have Jesus in the middle is just the most beautiful and honestly the only way. So do as you please, but I give my utmost recommendation to do that. And also for the guys, if you feel like you're just getting married because of pressure from your family, if you feel like, okay, I'm hitting my 30s, not me, but if you feel like, all right, I'm hitting my 30s, like, I'm a guy, like, my family is probably going to be looking at me crazy in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years, like, I need to just put a ring on somebody. Don't do that. Wait for the green light from God. He will put the correct person in front of you. Trust me. Yeah. Do not rush into marriage. I thought that I was going to get married so many times in my life. I was like, no, he's definitely my husband. Like, guys, he is 100% my husband. Like, there's no way it could be anybody else. And then Jesus was like, oh, you want to laugh in my face? Here. He's not your husband.
Mm-hmm.
So, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Next time you think, oh, he's 100% my husband, God will laugh in your face.
100%.
Don't ever say that. Just watch it unfold and pray that it is beautiful. And yeah.
And that's why dating is so pivotal. That's why, like, even, like, our dating episode, if you haven't watched it, make sure you go back and watch it. But, like, when you're dating someone, you're getting to know them as a person. And that's why you should be dating for a while. You shouldn't be just jumping to the gun right away to do a lot of things. That you should just be waiting and, like, seeing who the person is fully first. Because people reveal themselves to you over time once they start to get comfortable with you. And you have to get to know somebody entirely before you get married to them. Because God will give you a lot of warning signs in the dating phase if this person is just not for you. And, like, that's what happened to me. You know, like, I was very, like, I'm like, even she said, I was very like, I'm gonna get married to this person, like that's my future, that's this, that, and third. Look, like I was bewildered with this person, and God smacked me so many times in our relationship telling me to get the hell out of this, like get out, like you don't need to be here. And if I had married that person, I would be living in eternal hell. Like that would be, the marriage would have went to crap because the relationship was crap. Never marry someone just because you feel like, oh, like I really love them, so it's the right thing to do. Maybe you're just comfortable. Maybe you've gotten used to their like bad mistakes and their bad habits, and it's time for you to take a step back and really evaluate and pray on it and fast on it. When you come to God and you're like, is this the person that I'm supposed to marry? That's something you need to be praying and fasting, and God will give you a sign, whether it's bad or good. Do not heed his warning. If God gives you something and he's like, listen, like this is not for you, take it with what it is. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people do end up in very unhappy marriages because God tried to tell you beforehand that this is not for you, and you were too closed ears and closed eyes to even hear. Let the ones who hear, and let the ones who see. And if you were not seeing it in your dating world, you're not going to see it until you're in that marriage, and it's like you feel like you're stuck. You should never feel like you're stuck in a marriage. It should feel like blissful. It should feel like I'm in love with you, and even if I can't stand you in this moment, even if I can't see you for a couple of years, even if whatever it may be, it shouldn't be when you guys are dating. It shouldn't be.
You should feel like, I'm having a bad day. I am so happy I married this person because now I get to come home and find comfort in this person. Mm-hmm. Or the only person I would rather fight with right now is my husband. That's the only person I can stand to fight with right now. Or my wife. Or like, I can't wait to go home to my wife because she's going to make my day so much better. Mm-hmm. Like, you should not be wanting to go home to your wife or your husband. Like, you should be so happy that you made that decision. And not every day is going to be like that. Some days you guys are going to be fighting and you're going to be like, oh my God, I have to go home and I have to face like my husband, or I have to face my wife. But honestly, you're choosing this person. So make sure that even on bad days, you feel like, but at least I have their love. Mm-hmm. At least I chose the right person. Like, don't rush marriage at all. Mm-mm. Do not rush marriage at all. I'm telling you. If I got married, the amount of times that I didn't say it so many freaking times, but like, the times that I did say I was going to get married and then I got married, I would have literally hated my life. I would have hated my life. You have to take the warnings from God. That is why dating is a thing. Take the warnings. They're supposed to be lessons. That is why dating is a thing. They are warnings. They are lessons. Just because this doesn't work out doesn't mean God didn't want you to be with them. He wanted you to learn something. So don't regret any relationship that you've been in. But also, that doesn't mean you need to get married to every single person that you date.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean go around and date everybody just because you want to learn a whole bunch of lessons. That's not how it works either. But you're dating to marry. You're dating to see, can I spend the rest of my life with this person? Can I confide in this person? Can I love this person for the rest of my life? So, yeah.
It's one of the biggest commitments, and we'll keep reiterating that. It is legitimately one of the biggest commitments, and to have someone in your corner that you know that's going to be there regardless, through sickness and through health, is so pivotal. Because, you know, even my grandparents, like I have my grandfather who was really sick, and like sometimes my grandparents, they fight and they bicker and they whatever, but like the way that my grandma continuously shows up for him, and even like for example, she'll go on vacation and like they might be fighting before she leaves, but she'll go on vacation and he's like, I miss my wife, and so she'll come back, flowers on the table. Because even if they're fighting, there's still so much love and history and like commitment there. And that's what's so important. Like to love someone truly, entirely, even with their nasty aspects. Because nobody's perfect. Some people have really bad coping skills, really bad trauma defenses, really bad argument styles, and yes, you should be working on that. Before you get married, you should be working your issues out, because you do not want to hurt anyone else, nor traumatize them, nor have an unhappy, toxic marriage, relationship, friendship, whatever it is. You need to work on yourself continuously. Even when you are married, you should be continuously working on yourself. It shouldn't be like, now that I'm married, I'm stagnant. Now that I'm married, none of this matters. I have who I need to have.
You're growing with this person.
100%.
It's not like your life stops when you get married. If anything, it should flourish with this person. Yeah. 100%.
Because they're the addition to you. You guys should be bettering each other and bettering yourselves at the same time. It is a commitment to be with somebody, but it's also, you have to realize, a commitment to yourself, because at the end of the day, temptation is very real. It's very real. That's why a lot of people cheat on their spouses. But you have to have enough self-discipline, self-respect, and enough care for the other person to be like, I am not selfish enough to hurt you. And if I'm feeling a certain way, it should be able to be communicated that, okay, well, I feel like this and you're not meeting my needs in this aspect, and I'm not going to go to an external source to meet this need. I want to find this with you. I want to be with you. I don't need anyone else to fill this need, because it's not going to be you. You are my life. You are my world.
I just want to say, marriage to me is one of the biggest commitments you can make in your life. Good job. I just bleeped out my own curse. F a job. Literally everything else is so temporary. Marriage and God is one of the biggest commitments you can make in your life. Your siblings are gonna go and make their own life. Your parents are unfortunately gonna pass away one day. Your friends, they're gonna make their own lives. So what is gonna happen to you? You need to choose the right person to create your own life with. And fine, if you don't want to get married, you want to spend life with you and Jesus, that's perfectly fine. That's probably what's going to happen to me. But that's why it's so important that you choose the right person, because that is the only thing in your life that's going to go probably till your grave. My great-grandparents, they were married. Oh my God, I don't even know how long they were married. They were 18 when they met, and he was 90-something when he died. So they were together for a very long time. They created such a beautiful life together, such a beautiful legacy to leave behind. She did not ever leave him, not once. And he made so many crazy decisions in his life, and she was like, no, that's my man. That is my man. And that is the biggest example of love and marriage that I have seen with my own two eyes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Over 50 years, I don't know if I'm doing the math right.
Oh, definitely over 50 years.
Yeah. That amount of time with somebody on this planet, you don't know anything else. That is your world. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. They're going to see each other in heaven and be like, oh my God, hey! How are you?
How you been?
Yeah,
you liking the weather?
That's so cute. It's so cute, but it's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's so scary. I am terrified of commitment. Plain out, we'll say it. I am terrified because it is a commitment. It is a commitment, and to my husband, if you're listening to this, hopefully I'm not scared. I'm working on my commitment issues right now. because you don't want to have commitment issues with your person. You shouldn't. Like, you really shouldn't. You should be so content that you're getting into a relationship with this person, not be like, oh, I'm so scared to be with you for the rest of my life. Like, that is a big commitment. You should not be scared to be with your person. And, like, be scared that you're only going to have one person for the rest of your life. Because that's the way it should be. Like, Jesus looks down on us and he sees the good, the bad. He sees us at our worst, the ugliest things that we have done. And is still like, just love, like, let's love each other. Like, let's sit down, have a cup of coffee, and just talk about life. Like, that's all I want. Like, that is what marriage is supposed to be.
He still chooses us. And like God said, as Jesus loved the church, you should love your significant other, love your spouse. That's what Jesus literally, like, it's literally in the New Testament and in Ephesians. Like, love how God loves us, and that's eternal love. When you get married, you become one. That person is you.
Yeah.
So, like, even though you might live different lives, even if you might be different people, that is your person. That is you. And how you treat them matters. The romance, yes, I get things get busy, life gets hard, things get complicated, you have kids, you get certain things happen. But never let that romance fizzle, because once it fizzles, then it's like you're crawling your way out of that. But at the end of the day, that's also a conversation by communication so important, why you should have that established before you even get married to the person. Because if they start feeling like, hey, like, you've been kind of like slack, I don't feel connected to you as much as I should. Okay, babe, let's work on that. That's what it should be. I'm going to work on that because I want you to feel like we are one. And I want you to feel like your needs are being met, as long as within reason. Because some people be wanting crazy things. But as long as your needs are being met in the best way possible that I can do for you, what I've proven I've done before, then we're good. That's what love is. Being there, love is patience. Love is kind. Love is not envy. Love is beautiful. It's not selfish. It's
pure.
What do you need from me so I can do it from you? Like, for you. Like, if it is in your benefit, I'm going to make sure I move mountains for you, just like God moves mountains for us, because he loves us so much. If it's going to hurt you, he's not like, of course, don't do it. But if it's not going to hurt you and it's what you need and what you want and it's beneficial, I'll move those mountains. That's what it should be.
Guys, you have the green light now, if you're married, to go ahead and have sex. You know? Like, you got married, that is supposed to be your person for life. Now it is a covenant that is blessed by God. So you can go ahead and have sex.
Start
Just
hunching.
to let you know.
Start hunching.
You're good to go. You know, start making those babies.
And, you know,
start doing what you gotta do.
That's why also God gave us marriage too, to be honest. Because it's like, he knew that we were very, like, honestly, like, we have our moments where we're very promiscuous, very, like, he knows what we're feeling. He knows. So he was like, okay, if you want to do it the right way, get married. Get married. Do not be in sexual immorality where you're single and you're just, like, having sex with anybody and everybody and just sleep around. And you feel empty inside
now
afterwards.
You can feel fulfilled.
Yeah, because it's like,
you're like,
this
that's
is my
my husband.
Like,
that's
I'm getting
my
down.
wife.
That's what it should be. And, you know, that's a beautiful, amazing thing to be able to have that experience with someone that you love and that you're one with and that you're married to. Because the comfortability and the intimacy that goes into it, you don't have to worry about them. Like, yeah, they might hurt you, they might break your heart, but like, you're married to them. Like, it's not like it's like you're just dating them or you're talking to them or you're just single.
You don't
like,
have
you
anything
don't have
to prove. It's just love. You're just like,
you're making love.
Like, this is my person. Like, you're just like enjoying each other. Like, and if you want to have some kids, like, go have some kids. Like, you know. And now let's talk about wives. You are now a wife. That is a huge, huge, huge role that you have now. Like, that is your title. Like, literally, when I am a wife, I want NP/wife. Like, because that is a huge role. That is a huge role. You are literally that person's rock. Like, you are supposed to be next to this person no matter what. You had a tough day at work. I want you to come home to me. Whatever makes you feel at peace, tell me. I want to be that peace for you. I don't cook.
I don't cook.
But I could learn to cook. But not right now. I'm too busy. But when I do, I want my husband to come home and be like, oh my God, thank God that I have food on my table right now. Like, thank God for my wife. Hopefully I have time. I don't know. Or like, thank God that she is the mother to my kids. Thank God that I can go to her for every single thing and I can feel safe. Thank God that I get to love her. Thank God that she loves me. Now, if you're a husband, huge role that you have to play. You are literally, you're not Jesus, but you are supposed to be the biggest backbone to your wife as possible. If you see her straying away from Jesus, it is your responsibility and it is your job to reel her back in. Okay? If your wife is feeling a certain type of way, it is your responsibility and your job to take care of that. Mm-hmm. Anything. Your wife is now your responsibility.
And it's now your priority.
Are you ready for that? Like, it is literally your responsibility. It is your priority. You are to do all of the things. Provide. Be a great father. Be a great husband. Like, it is just...
Protect.
It's just so many things. It's just so many things. You are to be the head of the household. Like, if you're not ready to step up and be a man, do not get married. Mm-hmm. If you're not ready to step up and commit to your husband and be a wife, do not get married. Simple as that. Don't even start dating. Work on yourself first. Please.
Yeah, too many bad marriages, too many bad relationships, too much toxicity.
We're not meant to get divorced. Like, let that sink in. We are not meant to get a divorce. We are meant to get married, and that is it. That is supposed to be your person. That is it. God created Adam and Eve. And then he said, let there be more. But, like, you know, like, you're supposed to have your one person. That is supposed to be it. You're not supposed to get divorced. That is it. Till death do us part. And I take that
very seriously.
Very seriously. I don't take that with a grain of salt. That is my person. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we've said what needed to be said. At the end of the day, go forth and work on yourself. If your goal is marriage eventually, work on yourself. Become that person that you would want to be married to. And learn to communicate your emotions. A lot of people have, like, a lot of trauma that they haven't worked through, and that's very important. And make sure if you're not married, because I know, like, we have some young listeners, or even if you're a little bit older and you're still not married, it's okay. Like, make sure you work through your trauma so you don't traumatize somebody else, because that's just not fair. And yeah,
don't get married for fun. It's not fun.
It's not a whim. It's
not like,
commitment.
Yay, I'm married, let's go to Vegas. Like, no, you're married and you're committed and this is your person and it's beautiful and it's hard.
Mm-hmm. And that's the bottom line.
Talk to God about this, by the way.
Pray, fast, and talk to him.
And if we missed anything, it's probably because we've never been married.
No, literally.
We've just seen it, we've heard it, and, like, yeah. I'm married to God for right now, you know.
Forever.
Yeah, forever. Okay, guys. This was fun.
Yep.
We'll see you in the next episode. What are we talking about?
We're talking about breakup and divorce.
Okay.
So
don't wear your waterproof mascara, ladies.
I'm not crying. I'm over everything. But, you know,
I
will be definitely open about my life experiences, about what I've been through. I really don't care to, you know, shed anyone's feelings. Like, I really don't care. It is my life. It is what I've experienced. And I'm going to be very vulnerable and very honest. So I hope you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And Joanne's looking forward to it. Because we're going to have some real talk. And, you know, we're going to see what happens. And we love you guys so very much. If you didn't bring your coffee this time, bring it next time.
What is that on your phone? A panda?
No, it's a Hello Kitty.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
You couldn't have waited? Like,
sorry, I got really distracted. It's so cute.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we love you.
We
if
love
you didn't
you.
bring your coffee this time,
Bring it next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.